And I don't know if that's because I don't need them or if it's because you think you need more space.
You know, when I saw him, he always wear the what you call it, the dry fit t-shirt,
Hmm. Hmm.
and the color is always the same, black or dark blue. You
Hmm.
barely have the yellow or the another color. It's barely, but yeah, you always have like the black and blue. It's so similar, you know, together. So I think laundry gonna fix it, you know. So you don't need like bring 12, you know. So probably you can bring only three. So let laundry do that the rest, you know, do the rest for you, right?
Well, several reasons that I wear the dry fit shirts, the golf shirts, what have you. But I do dry fit socks. I do dry fit pants. Number one, they don't wrinkle when you pack them. Number two, they don't take up a lot of space. Uh, there's way less volume in a pair of dry fit pants than there is a pair of jeans. I mean, it's that simple. And they weigh less and they take up less space. Also, I was accustomed to traveling, working in the field, and I can take a dry fit shirt and a dry fit pair of pants, wash them in the sink at night, hang them up. In the morning, they're dry and ready to pack or ready to wear. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that I use that when I travel.
Okay. So here's the next question. If we're gonna travel with one bag, okay, gonna travel in one bag, what you gonna bring?
The medicine and chapstick in my pocket. I'll use the toothbrush at the hotel, and you'll have the bag full of your stuff. And I'll have three charging cables for the phone in case you forget yours. I'm going to be honest here. When you and I take a trip and we pack, I pretty well pack the stuff and you pack the clothes. And
Yeah,
you start doing this days in advance. I would do it an hour before we leave, but that's because
that's you.
I'm not that complex when I pack, but our routine is that I pack the stuff. I make sure we've got the medicine. I make sure that we've got the extra toiletries, the charging cables, the juice pack, the GoPro, and you pack the clothes and you design that for how many days and nighttime clothes, daytime clothes, whatever. So, but that's kind of the way we do it. I mean, we both have a part, but I can't just do my part and be packed and we go. It takes both of us.
Yeah. And usually, you put your stuff on the bed already. I just put everything in the suitcase. And when everything ready, I just call you, babe, close it.
That's true. And then I have to look through and see how many of the items I put on the bed that you decided we didn't have room for. But that's okay. I can wear clothes. I can wear one set of clothes, wash it every night, and we're good, right?
Oh, yes, dear.
No, but
Okay, so a second about the toiletries, okay?
mhm.
Uh, do you have a list that something that you really need to bring?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta have extra chapstick because I'm addicted, and I have deodorant that I am extremely accustomed to, and I don't want to use different deodorant. Um, And I have a specific aftershave due to the request of my roommate that I bring.
Okay, yeah, I love that. How about the brass or something like that?
I'm not, I have a brush that I bring, and you have a different brush. And yeah, that's probably the one item. Um, we both have different hairbrushes, and we don't really like to use the one of the other person. And it's just because of the style of the brush, I think.
Yeah, I love the brass that this one. Whatever it is, I
And
love
would
this
you
one.
like to announce where that brush came from
US.
more specifically?
from your back.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
One thing that we do have trouble packing if we're going to be somewhere for over 3 days, maybe, is we've not found a successful way for you to pack your jewelry because you don't like just saying, okay, I need these pieces for this outfit, these pieces for this outfit. You know, you like to bring options. And we don't really have a good um, box contain, I mean, we need a better, that's the one thing that we need to improve on, I think.
Yeah, for the jewelry things.
I mean, that's fair, right? I mean, I'm not saying we do it wrong. We just don't do it as well as everything else because you and I both traveled a lot. So I'm not going to use the word efficient, but we pack very well and we are very similar in how we pack. It's just, I want to do it when it's time to go and you want to do it the week before.
Okay, about the things that I always bring, woman, I mean, not all women, but in our experience, okay?
Okay.
What the things that you really need to keep from my suitcase?
We don't need 6 belts for a 3 day trip that's only got two nighttime outfits. But
Yes, dear.
here's the thing. When a woman packs, she's got like shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, hot oil treatment, body scrub, body wash, foot scrub. A man goes to the store and we buy a quart bottle of like 17 in one Old Spice. I mean, we can clean the floors or shampoo our hair with it. It's the same.
Boom. But I'm good with the hotel toiletries, but probably I need more like the face wash that but the soap, everything from the hotel, I'm okay with that. No, I'm okay. Yeah, and I'm not really worried about that. And probably glasses, I need more glasses or contact.
That's true, yeah. So you've got the whole contact because you need the solution and stuff like that. And I don't think I would have said this ahead of time because it's not like a single brand specific, but I like to bring my own toothpaste. I don't like those little bitty skinny, toothpaste from the different hotels. So I like a real tube of toothpaste.
This is your toothpaste.
That's where it went. Wow.
And I have this. Do you know how to leave this one on my table? Tell
You know,
me.
I don't know if I left it there or if it decided not to live in my suitcase.
Surprise! Okay, so we're pretty well in the same page for the pack, right?
We really are, but it's because you've traveled a lot on your own. You've done a lot of traveling with your event planning and such as that and your resort uh um tours and that type of thing. So you've done a lot of travel too. So it's the people who don't travel. For instance, when I take my mother somewhere and we go through the TSA line at the airport, the
Okay.
transportation security court, anyway, the security part, I've got the special thing so I don't have to disrobe and take my shoes off and all of that. I don't have to pull my toiletries out. I don't have to pull my laptop out. But I know my mother does. And so when we get there, before in the line, even, I'm like, okay, before we go in here, you need to put your cell phone, put anything in your pockets, go ahead and put them in your purse. So when we get there, all you got to do is set your purse down and we go. Because after I check in and get my boarding pass, everything's in my computer bag. I have nothing in my pockets except an ID or a passport and my boarding pass when I get to security. And I think that's really important when you travel in the airport because you don't like to slow down for the line.
That's true. I mean, I saw that one. I noticed that one when the first we get a trip. We have we have our trip together the first time. I noticed that, and I feel like, oh, it's just the fit me. I mean, I do the same thing. Even my watch I already put in my bag, and we just do that. And I have okay, in my past, I have like the boyfriend that, yeah, I mean, he like stop, make everything in the line. And I feel
Right.
like, oh, and this is, I mean, that was the last time we met.
Well, that's you're up on me because quite honestly, I've never had a boyfriend.
Oh my God. Yes, dear. Of course you're not.
So
That's what
so
it is.
you
I mean, this, I don't like that kind of guy, It's like, slow. You need to make, you need to move fast. You need to do like boom, 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 boom,
well, that's
boom.
probably not. That may have been the final straw, but he probably packed his suitcase more than 20% full and didn't give you space. I mean,
Oh,
let's be honest. That's kind of like me opening the door for you, right? I open the door for you, I help you with your jacket, and I leave space in my suitcase. I mean, that's all just chivalrous things, right?
thank you. Thank you to be nice. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Well,
So
stop. What was the biggest shock that you had the first time we took a trip together?
the biggest shock the first time.
And I mean, it could have been just going back and forth to Jakarta. It could have been Bali, whatever. What was your biggest shock about how I prepared or got ready to go?
A second. I think we're pretty well in the similar tone about the peg, about the everything. Shock me is you is really on time for everything. Like, uh, okay, tomorrow we're gonna go to this place and we need to be ready at 8. And you're gonna make a plan before in the night before that. You're like, okay, we need to wake up at 6:30. And you really, really, really gonna like in that time, do everything as a plan. You don't do like, 5 minutes, it's okay. No, you don't.
Well, and the thing
That
is, I
surprised me.
can do that, and that's why I'm accustomed to packing in the morning, unless it's a very, very, very early departure. So I've
Mhm.
kind of had to get used to packing, not necessarily packing ahead of time with you, but I kind of organize everything on the side so you see that has happened, and you may or may not pack it.
Yeah.
Um, one thing that we differ with when before this, when we before packing, okay. There's one thing that when we're planning a trip, we are vastly different on. If you tell me, hey, we're going to Surabaya from the 20th to the 23rd, can you find us a place? I'm online and seriously, what, 15 minutes max? I've got like two things that I say we can stay here or here, right or wrong. Yeah,
I
no,
know.
talk.
Yeah, that's true. And how many times, how many hours that I need to choose?
You started at 6:15 one morning, and at 9:30 you had not chosen a place. And I said, "What is the problem?" And you said there are over 1,700 possibilities. And I said, "No, they're not. What did you use for filters?" And the response was something along the effect of, "Why would you use a filter? You can't see what all's there." And I said, "I don't care what's there if it costs $1,500 a night overlooking the ocean. That's not something I want to look at."
That's I still struggle with that. So, but the thing is, I really enjoy that. I struggle, I mean, because you don't like, when I'm doing that, but I really enjoy that moment. When when I saw this one probably good. Okay, this money, that kind of money, and then we see, and then I will check to another website. Do I have the best price in another website? And then I go back again, and then thinking like Airbnb or hotel. Probably hotel. Okay, what kind of hotel? And like now, probably Airbnb.
But the funniest time was when I took the computer away from you and you had done this for 3 hours and 15 minutes. And I said, I'm not paying over this. We need this, we need this, we need this. And when I hit the filter, apply the filter, there was truly 3 properties, not 1,708, 3.
No, that's probably four.
But after that happened, I realized, all right, she's going to do this. So I can either just drink NyQuil and go back to sleep. I can go do something else. But what I can't do is watch you do that. It's like